before Python, let's understand what is programming. So just like we use Hindi or English here to communicate with each other, so we use programming language like Python to communicate with computer. Yeah, or any programming language. Programming language can be your Java, can be C++, to communicate with computer to perform our task. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you can, in a simple word, you can say programming is a way to instruct the computer to perform various tasks. Tasks can be your anything like is small tasks can be also like sum of two number, yeah, average of five numbers, yeah. So this is the programming. So Python is also a programming language, yeah. So we can use our Python to communicate with the computer. So we can give instruction to the computer, like, hey computer, just execute these tasks for me, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's understand what is Python. So this is the definition of the Python. So Python is a simple, yeah, it is simple and easy to understand language. It is very simple and easy to understand language, which feels like a simple reading simple English. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you write code in the Python, so means it's like you are writing English sentences and all. So the pseudocode nature of Python. So what is pseudocode? Pseudocode means we can, before writing the code, we write the pseudocode. For pseudocode, it can be algorithm. We can say the step-by-step procedure for solving a big problem. Yeah. So when you write in a
Yeah.
code, like when you write the code in the Python, so means you are just writing a pseudocode. It is as much
Mm-hmm.
is easy. The syntax of Python is this much easy. Means you are writing this code for like pseudocode or the step-by-step procedure. Yeah. So it makes Python makes easy to learn as well as easy to understand, understandable by beginners. Yeah, like if you are a beginner, if you do not know about programming and all, so you can start with Python, because the Python is the syntax of Python is easy to learn as well and easy to understandable by the beginners. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and your Python, we can say this is a general purpose high level language. So the general purpose stand for, like, we can use Python in every field. I can use Python to develop applications like mobile application. We have a package called Kiwi. I can use that, and I can use Python to make my mobile website development. Yeah, I can make a web application as well, and I can use Python as well to analyze the data as well. Hmm? Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, nice. Also, so this is about the journal purpose, but we have the high level language. So high level language, we have different type of programming language. So Python consider in a high level language. So the main advantage of high level language, we do not need to worry about our platform. Yeah. Like we have assembly language, which is depends on the platform to platform, means different code designed for different computer. But in the Python, because Python is a high level language, we do not need to worry about the platforms, because our Python is a high level language. So you can write the code. Yeah, we have the standard code for every system, or we have only one syntax for every computer. So this is your high level language. Yeah, it is portable. Like I can share my file with you. You can also run in your machine, whether your machine can be Linux or Mac. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the Python is developed by Guido van Rossum in 1989 in National Research Institute, Netherlands. Yeah. So yeah, and after 2 year, it the founder of Python took 2 year more to launch in the publicly, and they launch in February 20, 1991. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so this is
Mm-hmm.
about the Python. But we have like fun fact about Python. Like you can the why name the Python. The question arises like the why the name Python. Yeah, like the Python is also the name of the snake. Yeah, okay, but the your founder, your Guido van Rossum, watched a show which is broadcast by BBC in 1969 to 74. The show name is Mounting Flying Python Circus,
Mm-hmm.
and they took the Python word from this show. Yeah, because they also wants to bring the smile on the people. Yeah, so they also, because this show is a comedy show. Yeah, so the name taken from the show,
Mm-hmm.
and the founder wanted like their language, their Python language brings smile on the face of the people. Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
they want to make programming easy, simple. Okay, so yeah, so our Python launched in 1991. Yeah, so but before 1991 we have different powerful programming languages as well. Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
have your C language, we have C++ as well. So like why people use Python? So Python, the founder took the idea of programming concept from different programming language. So they took functional programming concept from C language, they took object oriented programming from C++, same with your modular programming with modular 3, and the scripting as from Perl and the Bash scripting. Okay, so they took
Mm-hmm.
these concepts from these languages. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and so now let's talk about the some application of the Python. Yeah, so we can use Python in web development as well as the game development. So machine learning I can use also in the artificial intelligence. Also I can use in the network programming. So do you know what is network programming?
Network programming, I am not aware.
Oh, so we have some IoT devices, some like Internet of Things devices. We have some small devices like Alexa. We have, yeah, we have Google Nest. Hmm? So network or
Mm-hmm.
the router we have. So the I can use Python as well to write the code for these machine as well. Hmm?
Okay.
So this is another application or the use case of for Python. Yeah. So this is the good about the Python. Now let's talk about the features of Python. So yeah, it is easier to understand. So so it is like take less time, less development time. Yeah, and it is free and the open source. Yeah, the free means you do not need to pay the Python organization to use this language. Yeah, because this is a free language and this is the open source. Yeah, the open source means the code of the Python is also available on the internet. Okay, let me show you. Let me open a tab, Control T, and okay, if you type Python GitHub, so yeah, so do you know what is GitHub?
Yeah, version controller.
The version control. Also, we can say it is like a Facebook for developer, where you can host your code as well, where you can share your code. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
let me click on Python. So this is the official GitHub page of your Python. Okay, so this is the official page of your Python where you can see the people, the developer, or the sponsors, yeah, and the top long languages. So in the Python use also C, CSS, HTML, and then shell. Yeah. So this is the official
Mm-hmm.
or the official page of the GitHub. So you can see. So yeah, you can also we have different repository. So that's why so Python is a open source. So that's why we have different packages in the Python. Yeah, like we have every we like I can use Python for every in my every field. I have package for every field. Like yeah, so this makes Python stronger. Okay.
So can you tell me what is not open source? Like, can you give me some examples?
Like the not open source, we can say the Java. Mostly, we can say the Java. Yeah. So the programming languages which is not open source. Yeah, I think it is Java. We can say.
But Java also everyone uses. I don't think anyone pays for it to use.
No, no, we do not need to pay, but we do not need to like I the code of Java. I think I'm not able to see the properly. Or the did you heard about SAS?
Yeah.
So SAS is also owned by the SAS Institute, which is also licensed by your the SAS Institute. You cannot see the properly the code of the SAS. Yeah, means you cannot. You need to permission, I think, and also the VBA. VBA is like a
So
basic.
meaning that we would not be able to see the source code of how the language was built. Is that
Hmm.
what you're
Yeah,
saying?
is that also the
Okay.
VBA? VBA. Did you heard about VBA? Like Visual Basic for Applications.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is owned by Microsoft.
The one in Excel? Okay.
Yeah, the Excel. So I cannot see the, or I cannot, and Microsoft also did not give, do not give you the code for, so I cannot modify. But in the Python, I have the code. So if I have the good knowledge of Python or the master in the Python, so I can download my the code of Python and then I can modify according to my use case, and then I can make my own library. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, so this is your open source, the advantage of open source. Yeah. Also, like we have different open source platform as well. Like, did you heard about like in the AI? Did you heard about DeepSeek?
No.
No. Did you heard about?
Oh, DeepSeek. Yeah.
Also, did you heard about ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Yeah. So ChatGPT is not a open source, but DeepSeek is a open source. Yeah. Means you
Okay.
can see the code of DeepSeek. You can also download the model the of your DeepSeek, and then you can modify according to that, and then you can launch in the in yeah, and you can launch in the public like Microsoft. So we have the GitHub. Yeah, sorry, we have the Copilot. Yeah, Copilot is back from Microsoft. Yeah, so Copilot also download the DeepSeek. All the DeepSeek is come from China. So US China, yeah, the sanctions war, yeah. So though, so they can download their model of DeepSeek and then they can modify according because DeepSeek is an open source. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, yeah, the another feature is it is high level language. Yeah, and it is portable work like Linux, Windows, and Mac. Yeah, the code for Windows, Linux, Mac, all are same. So these are some good part of the Python, but we have some limitation as well. What is the limitation? So the first limitation is like not to be the optimal, yeah, optimal choice for mobile and the game development. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
want to develop a mobile application, yeah, so we have different tech stack. We have Android, we have, yeah, we have Flutter. Yeah, so we have other powerful tool which I can use for mobile development, also in the game development. Yeah, if you want to develop a game, so I have C or sorry, the Unreal Engine, C sharp I can use for in that, and then I can develop a 3D games. But using the Python, I can only develop the 2D games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the another limitation is memory consumption can be relatively higher, yeah, in the Python due to dynamic typing and the automatic memory management. So the memory management is talking about the RAM. Okay, means it took more RAM. Took why? Because Python work on dynamic typing and automatic memory management. Means dynamic typing, when you declare a variable in the Python, So we do not need to define the data type of that variable. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
So Python automatically detect, oh, you store the any text, so it's take as a string, and when you store any number in the variable, so it worked and took like uh, a integer, yeah. And the automatic
Okay.
memory management, so Python is do like automatically, we can say, manage the memory. If you need more RAM, it give you the more RAM for, yeah, or also store in the memory as well your variable
Mm-hmm.
name. So yeah, so the limitation is consume more memory, yeah. And the Python's interpreted nature lead to be nature can lead to be slower execution, yeah, compared to compiled languages. Yeah, so our Python use interpreter as a language translator, because our, so Python is no is a our high level language, but our computer only understand the binary language 0 and the 1, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to install a interpreter which convert your code, which convert your high level language code into binary code. So Python use interpreter. Interpreter is a language translator which convert your high level code or the Python code into the binary code, into the 0 and the 1. So then
Mm-hmm.
computer can process, because computer or any machine only understand the 0 and the 1, which is a binary language. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so Python's interpreted nature led to be slow. So the interpreter of Python is slower than your compile languages like C++ and the Java. Okay. Now, now let's do the installation of the Python. Okay, and may I know, are you joined with laptop or or the desktop?
It's with desktop.
Desktop. Like which OS?
Windows.
Oh, nice. Okay. So yeah, so now okay, so now let me tell you like how you can install a Python in your machine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have installed in the past.
Mm. Let me show you again. So you need to just search Python download in the Google. Yeah, and you can
Mm-hmm.
see you have this button, the first link. Just click on it. So this is the official website of Python, python.org, and then you can download the latest version. Yeah. Okay, so you already downloaded, so you do not need to download again, but you can check whether you install the Python in your system or not. So how you can check? Let's open CMD. So you need to press
Mm-hmm.
Control, sorry, the window R to open the run box and type the command to open the CMD, which is CMD. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
CMD is a command prompt. So now alt enter, and let me type Python and hyphen hyphen and the version. So if you type this command and press enter, if you already install in the Python, so it shows the version of your Python. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's showing the
it
version of
does.
Python. So you can also try in your desktop.
Yeah, it shows 3.12.1.
3.12.1. Okay, fine.
Mm-hmm.
So now, okay, I already installed the Python in my machine, but I need to choose a, oh, yeah, I need to choose a IDE. So do you know what is IDE?
Like the one where developers used to write the programs
Programs, yeah.
for
So,
easier interface.
so the IDE stand for Integrated Development Environment. So, so the IDE provide you the complete development environment for you. Yeah, so the development environment involves, like, it provide you the debugging tool, the testing tool, yeah. Also, it provide you the terminal where you can uh, like run your command, or where you can install the command. Also, you can install different libraries, yeah. So this
Mm-hmm.
is, so means IDE provide you the complete development environment at a one place. yeah, testing and all, unit case and all.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. So this is your IDE. So for the Python, we can choose, or we can also, the PyCharm is a better way. Yeah. Okay. So but PyCharm is a good way. Yeah. But if your aim is to learn the Python for the Gen AI, for the in the machine learning, yeah, for the AI, so the Python, I do not recommend you the Python. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I can recommend you. We can go with our Google Colab. Do you know what is Google Colab?
No, I haven't used it.
So the Google Colab. Okay. Let me tell you before a difference between your normal Python file or your .py file or the notebook. Let me just show you. So, oh, so this is your our normal Python file. Yeah. The extension name it is .py file. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the normal Python file. The extension name is .py file, but we have another file, another type of file, which is your notebooks. Yeah. The notebook, the extension name is notebook for dot I E Y and B. Yeah, the full form of this is still like interactive. Yeah, interactive. Py stand for Python and NB stand for notebook. Okay, so your this notebook is stand for your IB by NB, means it is the, this is the extension name for this file. Okay, means it is interactive and it is Python notebook. Yeah, so this is the full form. So let me tell you how it is interactive. Okay, so in the notebook you can store your output, you can also write your code as well, or you can also, if you need to make any notes, so you can also make in notes in your notebook. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, so the example of notebook, we have Jupyter. Did you heard about Jupyter?
No.
The Jupyter, the popular example is like in the notebook field is Google Colab. Yeah. So the Jupyter, we can say it is offline. Yeah, but your Google Colab is like more on cloud base. Yeah, it is online.
Mm-hmm.
So it is more on cloud base. Yeah, where it fetch data from the cloud, like it provide you the cloud computer. Okay, the Google Colab. Okay, so okay, now. Okay, so but in the normal py file you can only write the code. It's only store your code. Okay, not the output,
Mm-hmm.
not the, yeah, if you need to make any notes, so you cannot do. Okay, so now let me tell you
Okay.
what is Jupyter and how we can install it. So Jupyter is your norm notebook where it is interactive. Yeah, so using the Jupyter we can create, or using the Jupyter or the Google Colab we can create the same extension. Yeah, the means we can create the notebook using Jupyter as well as the Google Colab. The only difference is Jupyter is your offline, it's work in your local machine, while your Google Colab it's work on the cloud computing or the cloud computer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now let me tell you how you can install the Jupyter. So you already installed the Jupyter, yeah? Sorry, the Python.
No.
Huh? No,
No, I don't have it.
no, I am talking about Python. So you already
Yeah,
installed the
Python
Python.
is there.
Yeah, just okay. Now you need to write this command: pip install Jupyter. Okay, let's open the command. You can open your CMD and type this command or press enter. So this is the command we are going to install the Jupyter library using our Python. Okay. So because we do not need to open the Python because we already install our Python, so I can access from anywhere. So yeah, so I already installed. That is why it is showing me requirement satisfy already. Yeah. Mhm. So did you try?
Yeah, for me it keeps downloading and stuff,
Sorry.
and then
Is it downloading in your side?
yeah,
Okay, great. So I think it will take 1 or 2 minutes only.
okay.
Okay, yeah, for me it's, yeah, you can see I already did, so that is why it is showing me requirement satisfied. And if any updates is available for Jupyter, so it's all also update the Jupyter. But it is showing like a notice, and it is showing a new release for pip is available, so I can run
Yeah,
this
I
from
see that
here.
message now. The new release of PIP is
You
available.
can, if you need, you can also upgrade this, which is also fine.
That's fine. I see something like that. 23.2.1.
Okay, okay, nice. So it is installing me and taking some time. So we install the Jupyter. So now we need to run the Jupyter. Means we need to create a server app for the Jupyter. So Jupyter automatically open in my local or the default browser. Okay. So let me, yeah, okay, done. Pip is, now let's clear your terminal. So type cls to clear your terminal, and now let's type no Jupyter and the notebook. Okay,
Mhm.
so type this command to open the Jupyter and press enter.
It says Jupyter is not recognized.
Mm-hmm. You can check the spelling.
Mhm.
Hmm.
For me, it's not recognized.
Again.
No, I just did the pip install and then I'm doing Jupyter Notebook. It's not opening.
So did you write the command like pip install Jupyter?
Oh, install Jupyter. Okay. Yeah,
Mm.
pip install Jupyter is what I did earlier, and it was downloading a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did pip install Jupyter earlier. When I just use the arrows up and down, I can see those things in the terminal.
Okay, so would you like to share your screen?
Yeah, how? Okay.
So yeah, we have like present now button. Yeah,
Hope
which is
you're
you.
able to see.
Yeah, I can see.
Hmm.
So yeah, can.
Are you able to see? Okay.
Okay, I can see your screen.
So when I
Okay.
do Jupyter Notebook, it does not. Previously, I have executed the pip install Jupyter also.
Jupyter. Okay, now let's enter. Oh, it is showing requirements satisfy and all. Okay. Now let's try again. Jupyter notebook. Let's try it. Hmm. Okay, now let's type exit to exit from the terminal, and now let's
Mm-hmm.
open the terminal again. Hmm. Now here, let's try again. Jupyter notebook. Oh, again. I don't know why it is showing the command. Mm, okay, no issue. Let's type uh, pip. Let's type pip and type freeze. Freeze. Hmm. Enter.
Is that all?
That's all. Yeah. So you can scroll down and then you can see the version of for the Jupyter. Scroll up and you have the version Jupyter equals to 1 point. Man, I don't know why it is showing the Jupyter. Jupyter is not recognized. I think you need to restart your system. Maybe, but it maybe why I don't know why.
No, let me see if.
Hmm?
Would I be able to find it in the software?
No, no, you could install as a library. It's installed in the Python. Okay, so it's showing Jupyter is not recognized. So, Jupyter notebook. I think you need to maybe restart your system and then it recognize.
No, but let me restart my system and get back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm. Hello.
yeah, it is not working.
Again, it is not working.
Yeah.
Okay, can you share your screen again? Hmm. Okay, let's type pip install. Okay, let's try it. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's type pip install notebook. Install. Oh no no pip pip install notebook, only notebook. Let's try this. Also, like I think you can try this. Also, like you can copy this python.exe. You can upgrade your pip. This is not. This is optional, but I think it is recommended. Yeah, you can copy this. Hmm. Okay, now let's try Jupyter Notebook. Don't know why it is not working. Cause this is the we like okay we are using Python to install the Jupyter. We have another way to open the or to install the Jupyter, which is the Anaconda. Anaconda is a software which provide you the collection of bundle of software like VS Code, PyCharm, Jupyter, Jupyter Lab. Okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. It's okay. We can continue in our Google Colab. Okay, I am going to share my screen for. In the Google Colab, you do not need to install anything in your system.
Okay.
Okay, so I am presenting my screen. Hmm. So yeah, when I type this command, so Jupyter Notebook, so it automatically open in a window. So this is the interface your Jupyter. I can just make a. Okay, let me close this. Also close this. Now let's open a new tab and type Google Colab. Google Colab and enter. So yeah, this is the first link of Google Colab. Let's click here to open the Google Colab. So yeah, Google Colab is it is a tool which backed by Google for data science or the machine learning or the model training. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, we have different options like examples. Google teach you like how you can use the Google Colab. Yeah. Also the recent, it is in the recent section. It is showing me the recent notebooks. On also the Google Drive, I can mount my Google Drive here and then I can search for any notebook. Then the GitHub, I can type my link of the GitHub URL of the organization, and then I can fetch the notebooks from here on the GitHub, or then I can also, if I have the notebook in my machine, so I can also upload that notebook and then I can work on that notebook. Okay, but now I do not have anything. I'm going to create a notebook from the scratch. So just click in this button, new notebook, and yeah, it is loading. See the okay. So this is the interface of your Google Colab. Okay, So yeah, so this is the interface of your Google Colab, and this is the notebook. Yeah, the interactive Python notebook. Huh? Okay. So now in the Google Colab, let me explain you the interface of the Google Colab. So it is just commands where I can search for command, like if I want to save anything, so save command, then copy, and all. Yeah. Okay, but I have a one option like code and the text. So I already told you, like in the Jupyter, or sorry, in the Google Colab, I can create nodes, or I can create the nodes as well. Yeah. So the here is, we have two options like code. So when you when you click here in the code, so it insert a cell. This is called your cell. Okay. I inserted two cells. Yeah, in this
Mm-hmm.
notebook. So this is called your cell, and we have the another. It is add text. Yeah, add text cell. When you click here, so it is showing me a cell, but this is a text. The type of the cell is text. Let me click here to move up, and click here to move up again, and let me type introduction, or the heading, like introduction to Python. Yeah, and let me press Ctrl A, and it is also showing the preview of this text as well. Okay, let me increase the font size or the toggle heading. Just click here. I think this is fine. And shift enter to execute your cell. Okay, so the shortcut
Mm-hmm.
is shift enter. So when I press shift enter, so I executed my cell, and this is the output of the cell. The type of the cell is text. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. So this is the output of the cell, and this is your cell. The type of the cell is code, where I can write my code. Let me just write, and then like print the hello world, and yeah, and let me run this. So shift enter to run this file, or to run this cell. So you can see it is this. Okay, using I run the cell, you can see it is taking some time, like connecting to Python 3, Google Compute Engine backend. Yeah, means this notebook is going to connect with the Google server, or for we can say the cloud computer. It is going to connect, and yeah. So yeah, when you run your first time, so it will take time. Hmm? It will take time, but when you run again, let me just write here, close it. Let me type the another code. Only the print code. I am learning Python from, you can say, Ankit. Yeah, and shift enter to execute the cell. Yeah. Okay. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so this is your cell, where you can write the code, and where you can execute your code. So in the Google Colab, it's execute step by step. First you can execute this one, then you can this one. Yeah, so it is very easy to maintain my code. But okay, when we train a model, so we need to do the means we are going to just example, just for an example, where you need to train a model, and you have the data. So first of all, you need to do the analysis part. Means you can also the first step is to clean the data. Yeah, and then you can clean the data again, and then you can do the some analysis or some EDA part, and then you can train the model. So when you write the code in a same file, so it will be very hectic. So you can do in a cell wise. You can clean here, you can write the code for clean the data, and you can write the code here to uh, analyze uh, your data in this cell, and in the third cell you can uh, train your model. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we can start from our first chapter, which is your introduction to Python. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So